Good morning, Flosstube. This is Caitlin with A Stitch for Mom, and welcome to Flosstube number 29. I hope you guys have had a wonderful 2 weeks. My past 2 weeks have been a little hectic, which is why I don't have much to show you today. But I do have some stories. So before I get going, last night my husband we've been going to the gym and we've been lifting. My husband's really been into it, so I just go with him. And we get there and his car is almost out of gas. It's on like E and the gas light is on. And in my mind, I'm always like, oh my gosh, we should go get gas first. But every time I tell him that, he's like, we're fine. So I was like, okay, well, I won't tell him this time. We go to the gym, we work out, we're tired, we've just been lifting. We get in the car to go get gas. And going down the hill in this busy intersection, check engine light comes on, car stops, literally run out of gas. So I had to get out and I had to push the car so he could steer it a little ways, and then we switched places. And then some nice guy helped us. But then we had to walk to the gas station. It was very cold. It wasn't as cold as it could be, but it was pretty cold. We had to walk to the gas station and go get gas for the car and then put gas in the car, and he put like less than a quarter of a tank in, or a quarter of a gallon in. Because like the thing, it was a mess. So we get the car started and we head back, and then head to the gas station and we fill it up with gas. And I put 15 gallons in, and it holds 16.9 gallons. So there's something wrong with the fuel pump. It wasn't that we ran it out of gas. There's literally something wrong with the car. So that made me feel a little bit better that we weren't like just being dumb and running it out of gas. So this is the second time I run a car out of gas. My first time was the day after our wedding. And I had to go to grad school. It was great. All right, so that's my story for you guys this week. I'm going to get started on some previous finishes because I refinished some things in a different way. So I was looking on Etsy, and there's this place called Tattered Grace on Etsy. They are a shop out of Texas, and I linked them in my Instagram. They make these beautiful wood pieces from barns, and I need to buy more of her stuff. So she had an Easter egg, so I bought it, and I put my Easter my with thy needle and thread piece on here. So I added another layer of fabric and sticky board because it just had this blue layer before, and I put it on there. And I love this board. Like, it's thick, it's really nice, it's gorgeous. I will link her Etsy shop below, but don't buy all her stuff because I want to buy more. I also bought these little carrots from her. So I bought a couple of them that just sit. It's kind of like shelf sitter type things. They're super cute. So this was one of my previous finishes that I refinished. And I did put all my spring and Easter stuff up last weekend. Because why not? All right, my other finish is not fully finished yet. I want to change. I don't like the pics. Actually, I'm probably just going to pull the pics out. I'm not a huge fan of them. Okay, so I refinished my little Easter finish. Remember, I used this to finish the Santa. So I just put a ribbon ruffle around her. Then I just have a bow, and then she's just on a washer. So I stitched her last year. I cannot remember what this is called. I can't remember. But I've got 2 of them done in the series. So I have the snowman started. The Witch is in My Mania, and then I'm going to have to get her new one that she just came out with, the one that's a bunny. If you haven't seen her, check Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Threads Instagram, because she just posted some sneak peek videos, and they're so cute. I can't handle it. I'm not sold on this color bow, but the Easter ribbon selection has been like very slim. So I'm hoping I can get to the at-home store today, because the at-home store has actually has a decent, if you have one of those, go check it out, because they have a lot of nice ribbon. I bought my my really cool Christmas ribbon that I finished with my Santa from there, and it was really nice. So I finished this. I love how ornate this frame is. So I bought this frame at a vintage show at at Thanksgiving. So it was like a Christmas vintage days, but it was for sale. It was like $6. But it's super cute. And I like it because it has a square back. So I didn't have to cut an oval to put in the back. It was really nice. So I love this piece. It turned out so cute. There are a couple other pieces that I'm refinishing because I didn't like how I finished them, or I never really fully finished them. My Satsuma Street Easter pieces. Hopefully I can show you those guys. Show you guys those in the next 2 weeks because hopefully I will have them all done. I started them this morning, but I didn't want to rush through them to get them finished. All right, now on to my whips. So I am not sad, I guess. I don't have a lot of stuff. I didn't get a lot of stuff done this week. A couple days that were really hard at school, and I came home and I just didn't feel like stitching, or I was like really behind on school, so I had to get caught up. So I don't have a ton of stitching this time round. Hopefully next time I won't have spring break, but hopefully in 2 videos I'll have a lot, because I'll have spring break in there. And I won't have grad school stuff to work on like I did last year. So the first one I will show you is Easter Parade by With Thy Needle and Thread. I think that With Thy Needle and Thread is my favorite designer. Just without a doubt. So I got the bunny outlined and I started filling in his other arm. I need to buy some more trail dust, which is something I should do today. Just order it. Super cute. I also want to start getting the chick outline because I feel like that's going to be like, I really don't think this will take me very long. It's just like the chick I think is going to take a while. And the bunny I'm doing up and down, but I think the chick I'm going to fill it in around. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. We'll see. But it's super cute. I already know how I'm going to finish this. I already have something. So I'd like to get it done so I can get it displayed. So I've decided that my priorities are, oh, I forgot something. I'll have to go get it. My priorities are to get Easter stuff done. Because if you look at my whip go board, I have a lot of Easter stuff that I haven't even started yet, and Easter's coming up soon. It's quickly approaching. All right, I pulled out basket full of springtime. This was a start last year that I never finished, so I'm working on finishing it. So I finished this row and I started filling in the flowers. I'm not a huge fan of this fabric anymore, but I'm already so far done, I'm just gonna get it done. So all I have to do is finish these flowers. I have to finish up here. There's like these little daisy flower things, and then finish the banner. And then like a couple like the beaks, and then a string that goes there. I just have a couple things to finish, and then I'll be done. Oops, sorry. Posting things on Facebook. I'm hoping that this will be a finish next time. All right. I did work on the Milk and Cream Company. I didn't get as much done as I wanted because I made a huge mistake. And I think I'm just gonna roll with it, but I'm frustrated because it's kind of gonna throw everything else off. So I did the cow down here, and I was working on filling out the barn. And I filled out the barn first. I did these 2 rows first, and then I had the cow. I started the cow, and then I was like going around, and I was like, wait a second. These windows don't match up. It's because this lighter, I needed 1 more row of it before I started my dark one. So I'm like 1 complete row off. But I really don't want to pull out all those over 1 stitches that I just did on the cow. So I'm trying to figure out how I can just, because it's like everything is thrown off now, like the roof is thrown off and stuff. So I'm just gonna see what I can do. So I didn't get as much done on this as I wanted because I kind of stopped because I got mad. Not mad, but, you know, just mad at myself. So, I still really like it. I'm still really excited about it. I hope she comes out with another one. So I know that Priscilla Blaine had commented that she wants another one of these, and I hope she comes out with a pig, because I would totally do the pig over the sheep. Not that I don't like the sheep, and I'll do the sheep eventually, but like my life growing up was cows and pigs. I showed cattle for a long time, and I showed pigs for a long time. And I might post on this on Instagram. That'd be funny for you guys to kind of see that. I was in 4-H and I did all the crafts, and I did I showed cattle and I showed pigs. I actually just posted a picture on my Facebook of a memory of my dad giving bunny ears to my sister, but we were at a cattle show. So we went to cattle shows a lot, and I really enjoy showing cattle. Not so much pigs. I like pigs. I think they're super cute. It's just if you've ever had to work with them, they're kind of jerks. All right, another finish, well, I guess mini finish that I had / new start is hip hop chock full. So last weekend we were in Omaha, and I hadn't gotten an email that my pattern was in yet, so I wasn't gonna go, and then my husband's like, just call her, see if it's in. So I called her, and she's like, well, let me check the mail, and it came in the mail that day, so I got it. So I finished the small piece, hip hop. Now this piece goes on top of my tiered tray, just like my harvest did. So I put hip hop, and I made it a little bit smaller because I completely ran out of fabric. Like this, there's like very little space left on this, and that was stressing me out the whole entire time I was stitching it. But I love how cute it is. It turned out so cute. I did change the purple. So the ribbon and these Myrna stitches were for blue, and I changed it to purple, like sugared violets or something like that. But otherwise I used all the called for colors. Ooh, except for the pink, I used rose petal because it's the pink I had. I don't have blossom. And then last night I started, after the big car debacle, I started the jar. So I got one carrot done. I'm hoping today to get the other carrot done so I know like how big it's going to be, because I don't have it like, okay, so here's my other thing. I have a ton of space on this side, not a lot of space on this side. But if I go halfway, it's about where it should be. I mean, it's maybe like a few stitches off, but we'll see. We'll see. So I want to get that done today. That's my goal. And then the jar itself, oh my gosh, where did I just put the jar? That's right here. So the jar itself is really tealy, and I think I want to make it purple. So that sugared violets color. I think that is what I'm going to do. Because I have more painted mason jars in my house than I have like normal mason jars. So to kind of fit my decor, I think that's what I might do. All right, sorry, I had to pause the video and go get my other thing I worked on. Okay, the other thing I worked on two more things. Another thing I worked on this week was the Chalk for the Home, the autumn piece. So I did the rest of the pumpkin, the white of the pumpkin, and I started filling it out. And I started filling out the leaves down here, or the flowers down here. So I think I'm gonna make these flowers like Morning Glory blue. It's gonna be super cute. Hopefully this is my next like finish, Friday finish, my next fall piece. I think it's one of my last fall pieces that I have started. So I did change the colors on this. I used Just Rest for the autumn piece instead of the chalk. And then everything else is just colors I have. So like Colonial Copper, this is Bean Sprout, this is Honeycomb. So I love it, it's so cute. Okay, then the last piece I worked on was our stitch along. So we were doing 12 months of Christmas. Oh my gosh, I keep saying that. 12 months of Halloween SAL. So we hashtag 12 months of Halloween SAL. It's Lizzie Kate's Halloween rules. And so what we're doing is we're taking each rule, we're doing one rule a month. So this month is Scary Crow. I know Madam Ice has a lot of hers done. Maddie and Me Too is doing it. She's doing a wonderful job. There's so many people that are doing it. So you should go check everyone out, because I am not doing a great job. But I did get 2 rules done. So I have my second rule done. I have Eat Candy. I did change some of the colors up in this one to kind of match what I wanted to do, what I kind of want the color scheme to be. And so I was going to work on January. So this was November's and December's, and I was going to start January's. And January's is Visit a Haunted House. And the blue that I'm using is tartan plaid. So I was going to start this, and then Eggsy ate my tartan plaid. Like, he got it all gross, and I just can't handle using it. So I have to buy a new one, so I just haven't. I need to buy that and Trail Dust for my bunny to finish. So hopefully I'll be working on this one. I want to try to get caught up this month. So hopefully in 2 weeks I'll have both of them done. Because I want to get, I want to get both of them done. So we'll see. We'll see, but I love the Eat Candy. It's so cute. Even looking at it now, I forgot how cute it was. It's adorable. And it is in my 3 Kittens quilting bag. I did buy 2 more project bags, but they're not here. I bought a 4th of July one and another Christmas one, but it's like a small one. I want to find a really cute Easter one. There's been some Easter ones, they're just not really my style. I want like a cute vintage Easter one. That's what I want. I tried to make my own project bag, guys. Oh, it was terrible. It was like the worst thing I've ever tried to do, by far. I did get some new floss, so I'm in a Bits and Bobs floss club, and so I get floss every month. So I did get some new floss. A lot of this is stuff I've had, but it's stuff that I use a lot. So I got Eve's Leaves, and it's Classic Colorworks. Hazelnut. Hickory Sticks. Peanut Brittle, which I'm using peanut brittle for my our Lantern Lane stitch along. I just didn't work on it this week. Smoke, which is like a blue purple color. Mossy, it's a good Halloween color. Wagon Wheel, which something I have used as Wagon Wheel, but I can't remember what. Watley Woodlands. Steamed broccoli. Love steamed broccoli. And then I got eggshell. Always use more eggshell. Can always use more eggshell. And then when you get Bits and Bobs, their floss club, they give you 2 free patterns a month. So I got these 2 free patterns that are pretty cute. I've never made one of their I haven't made one of their free patterns yet, but I got them. So looking at my some of you, if you're following me closely, might be wondering why I'm stitching. Oh, another one. Sorry. Why I'm stitching the Hip Hop Chock Full, because it's not on my whip fill board. But I think that instead of this snowy chock full, I'm gonna replace it with the Hip Hop Chock Full, just because like I didn't have enough time to stitch the snowman one. So I think I'm going to replace that because they're like the same. I don't know. Maybe that's cheating, but I don't care. This is my rules. There's no cross stitch police. So I'm going to change this to the, oh my gosh, Hip Hop Chock Full. So I'm really not anywhere close. I'm not ready for market at all on this one or this one. So I am going to work on, I'm going to dye some fabric to start my spring ABCs, because I would like to get this up. And these have been taking me a while to finish. There's just a lot of stitching in them. They don't seem like they would take very long, but they are quite quite a lot to stitch. All right, that's the end of my cross stitch portion. I did buy some new home decor stuff that I wanted to show you guys because I bought some of it off Etsy, and so I will link their shops below. So I got these adorable little signs. Happy Easter, hippity hop, and oops, peepsake. These are such cute little signs. I bought these off Etsy. And I did buy some new Bethany Lowe stuff. So I don't know. I love Bethany Lowe things. They are so cute. They're like vintage cards turned into boards. So I had some Valentine's Day ones that I posted. But I bought Easter ones. So I bought this little guy. It's so cute. I bought this guy. I can't even handle the cuteness, guys. And I bought this guy. So we have a local store that sells them, but you can also buy them off of Amazon and eBay. She's a big company. Like, she sells a lot of stuff to a lot of places. So you can go check her out. All right. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Sorry that I don't have a lot of stitching to show you. Hopefully next time I will have some more. But you guys can follow me on Instagram at A Stitch for Mom. You can subscribe to my channel so you get updates. I try to do it every 2 weeks. Hopefully eventually I'll go to every week, but right now just with my job won't have enough to show you guys every week. Won't be very fun for you. And yeah, let me I'm trying to think of a question for you guys to answer just for fun. Who's your favorite designer? Who are you most looking forward to at the Nashville Needlework Market? Obviously, I'm looking forward to Hands-On Design and With a Needle and Thread. Those are my 2 top designers. And not that not that I don't like the other designers. It's just I gravitate towards their stuff more and I stitch their stuff more. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a happy 2 weeks. Bye.